Meditation is no longer this woo-woo practice that some of us used to shy away from. We're seeing more and more men embrace it and use it to their advantage. But there's still this stigma around meditation for men. Why do men need meditation more than ever? Because we're not taught how to sit with our emotions. Then keep watching, because today I want to talk about the benefits of meditating and how it can help you become the best version of yourself. We're not taught how to process our feelings. Instead, we're retold to just get over them, or that being sad or having anxiety means you're weak. And as a result, we grow up with all these negative coping mechanisms, like using drugs. Pornography, that's what most people think of when they hear the word meditation. But that's only one form of it. I'm a man. Sitting in silence makes me feel weak. Well, let me tell you something. Being silent doesn't mean you're weak. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When you learn to sit with your thoughts in silence, you become stronger because you face your emotions head on. It's like going to the gym for your mind. I recommend starting small, like with just 10 minutes a day. And don't worry if you miss a day or two. First, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Next, set a timer for 10 minutes so you don't have to worry about the time. I always appreciate hearing from you guys and answering any questions you have. We also have a podcast. Check it out if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and remember to be limitless. Then, if guided meditation is your thing, find a guided meditation on YouTube. If you don't like guided meditation, then just sit in silence. Once you've got everything set up, it's time to get comfortable. You can sit on a cushion or chair, but try not to cross your legs or do anything that might restrict your blood flow. Now close your eyes and start focusing on your breath. Notice the sensation of each breath as you inhale and exhale. This will help calm your nervous system and bring your attention to the present moment. At this point, you may want to put on some ambient music to help you relax. I personally like to use a guided meditation along with the music. I find that the music helps me get in the zone, while the guided meditation keeps me focused and prevents my mind from wandering too far. However, you don't have to follow the same routine. Experiment with different tools and find what works best for you. It may take some trial and error, but don't give up. Keep trying until you find a routine that you can stick to consistently. Consistency is key when it comes to building a meditation habit. It's normal to miss a day or two, so don't beat yourself up if that happens. Just get back into it as soon as you can and make it a priority in your daily life. It's like working out at the gym. You won't see results after just one session. But if you make it a regular habit, you'll start to see improvements in both your mental and physical health. The important thing is to make it a habit, not a hustle. It's just about finding a few moments of stillness in the midst of the chaos. And if you can do that consistently, you'll reap the benefits in no time. Remember, the goal of meditation isn't to empty your mind or achieve a state of nothingness. It's to cultivate awareness, clarity, and calm in the midst of life's chaos. Embrace the journey, be patient with yourself, and celebrate the progress you make along the way. As with anything else in life, the more you practice, the better you'll get at it, and the benefits will compound over time. Just stick with it, and you'll soon notice improvements in your mental health, physical health, and overall well-being. When you confront your negative thoughts and feelings without trying to escape them, you build resilience and emotional strength. You become more aware of your inner self and develop a deeper understanding of who you are and what you want. It also gives you the ability to control your thoughts instead of the other way around. And that's real power right there. It's the difference between being pushed around by your emotions and being in control of them. It's the difference between being a victim and being a warrior. And guess what? Everyone experiences negative thoughts and feelings. It's just part of the human experience. So don't try to suppress them or ignore them. Instead, learn to embrace them and work through them. That's how you become stronger and more resilient. There are many different types of meditation. For example, walking meditation, where you take a walk and focus on the sensations of each step you take. There's sound meditation, where you listen to a certain sound and let it bring you into a state of relaxation. I personally use a combination of ambient music and a guided meditation app. The app provides a structure for my sessions, whereas the music helps me get in the zone. You don't have to follow the same routine, but experimenting with different tools is essential to find what works best for you. Consistency is crucial when using these tools. Setting aside a specific time each day can help establish a routine and make it easier to stick to your meditation practice. The idea is to find a type of meditation that works for you and that you actually enjoy doing. And video games to numb the pain instead of learning how to feel it, process it, and work through it. This is why so many men end up taking their own life, and why so many relationships fail. So if you're a man who wants to be more emotionally intelligent, stay focused and bring your best self to every aspect of your life. It's not about sitting still for an hour. The first thing I want to point out is that meditation doesn't have to be this intense hour-long session, where you completely empty your mind of all thoughts and just sit there like a statue, rewiring the brain for calm and clarity. You see, our brain has a lot of default patterns that we've formed over the years. For example, whenever we see a notification pop up on our phone, we feel the urge to check it, even though we know we shouldn't. These are called thought loops, and they're basically habits that our brain has formed. The good news is that we can rewire our brain to form new thought loops. Meditation helps us do that by creating space between our thoughts and reactions. In other words, It gives us a chance to pause and choose how we respond to things rather than reacting automatically. Over time, this rewiring leads to greater calm and clarity, making it easier to stay focused and make better decisions. Silence doesn't mean weakness. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't want to sit in silence. Tools to get started is only. There are various tools available to aid in meditation. Some people prefer guided meditations, while others find ambient music or nature sounds helpful in creating a relaxing atmosphere. Make it a habit, not a hustle now. I know we all lead busy lives, but carving out time for meditation is crucial. Here's a simple routine that you can follow to get started with meditating. My advice for those just starting out is to start small, like with just 10 minutes a day. Meditation isn't supposed to be a big production. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like and comment below.